up, Purple Banditos, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we took on some side quests and we caught Manaphy and Fion. Today we're going to continue on with the main story as we're going to be making our way to the peak of Mount Coronet. As you guys are able to see, I brought our full team back out, so I do have Sparky, Speedy, and Mako back with us, as I do know that they're going to be crucial during this adventure. Let's keep on flying onwards then and see what we're going to have in store for us today. I've been having a lot of fun so far, and I'm pumped to see what else we can find. If you guys look down below, there's an Alpha Electivire, and we're finally leveled up enough that we can take on these Alpha Pokemon like I've been telling you guys. So let's go ahead and do just that. I'm going to send out Speedy, and let's see what Speedy can do against this Electivire. Here we go, guys. Rodri and Speedy versus Alpha Electivire. Electivire is level 69, and as you can see, the Electabuzz actually came over here as well. They're going to try to hit us with some electric type moves, but that is not going to do much to our Speedy. Now, we got to be very, very calculated with this, as we are going to try to not KO this Pokemon. We are going to try to catch it. As always, thank you guys so much for your tips, your comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with this Let's Play. We've been getting a lot of progress done with this adventure, and I have to tell you guys, you are a main reason for it, as I really, really do appreciate your tips, and they help me keep going along the way. Now, this Electivire level 69 is using Rest right now, so let's keep going for the Bulldoze, and let's see if we can get it low enough for us to start throwing some Pokeballs at it. I've actually stocked up, so I have picked up some potions, some Ultra Balls, all those types of things that we are going to need, because I know that we are going to have some battles coming up. You guys told me to be prepared, and I definitely am. So let's go ahead and chuck that Ultra Ball, and let's see if we can catch this Alpha Electivire. We got it, guys. That's awesome. We caught the Alpha Electivire, and that is our first Electivire caught. So there we go. Great job, everybody. We're doing really, really good with this adventure, and I'm pumped that we're going to be able to battle Alpha Pokemon now. So whenever we see an Alpha Pokemon, I'm going to try and catch it. I'm going to try and battle it. Now, we have made it, and there seems to be a Galaxy member up ahead. Let's talk to them.
This is a stone portal. I've been told not to let anyone pass. But really, I'm not sure what the point is any longer. Think you could go ask for me?
Yeah, we could go ask for you, man. Let's go ahead inside of the cave. We'll ask for you. We made it inside of the stone portal, as you guys can see. And it looks like we're going to be making our way up to Mount Coronet. There is someone over there. Who is that?
Oh, still alive and kicking?
Yeah, Beni.
Sorry about having to shut the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that Taskmaster Kamado's gone, left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all.
What are you talking about, Beni? We're your best client, man. We buy the most potato mochi out of anyone. I don't understand.
I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamado can or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new home free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now, too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them.
Whoa!
When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last, at last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques have been left to molder all these long years.
Here we go, guys. Rodri versus... We're being challenged by Galaxy Team's Beni. Beni has just flipped everything up on us, and we are going to be battling Beni and his Miss Magius. have Speedy up in front, so let's go ahead and do this. Who would have thought Beni, the guy running the restaurant, selling us potato mochi, would turn out to be some sort of ninja? What the heck? I did not see that one coming. That is awesome. He was hiding in plain sight. He really is a ninja. So with that, guys, the Miss Magius has been taken down by Speedy. So far, so good. Let's see what Pokemon Benny's gonna send out next. That is going to be a Sneasler, level 59, and we are going to get hit with the close combat, which is gonna leave us pretty low. Now I'm gonna try my best here to focus up. We're gonna show Beni what our team is made of. So let's go ahead and get Speedy back into that Pokeball, and we're gonna send out Zuko. All right, Zuko, your time to shine, my friend. And let's see what you can do. I'm gonna open things up with the Mystical Fire. As you guys know, that lowers the opponent's offensive stats, so that's very, very good for us. Beni used the potion. Ooh, all right, Beni, I see you out here. We're gonna go for that flamethrower, and let's see if that'll take down the Sneasler. The Sneasler is out of here. So far, so good. Benny's got 2 Pokemon left. A Gardevoir, level 60, wow! Beni, you have built yourself quite the team. I would have never expected Beni to have such strong Pokemon. It's pretty cool, you know, it's pretty cool. That did a lot of damage to us. I gotta make sure I play my cards right here. Let's go for that flamethrower, and let's see if that will take down the Gardevoir. Let's hope for the best, guys. Come on! That actually did not do as much as I wanted it to. Let's mix things up. Zuko, get back over here. We're gonna go ahead and send out Moosh. Let's see what our Moosh can do. It's been a little while since we've had the chance to use our Moosh. You know what move I'm gonna go for? We're going for the Headlong Rush, and that is gonna absolutely blow up that Gardevoir, and we are doing very, very good so far. Let's keep it up, guys. I am very, very happy with the way this is going. A Gallade level 60. Wow, that's pretty cool, Beni. You have some really good Pokemon here. Now let's see if we can do this one more time. I'm gonna go for the Headlong Rush. Let's do it, Moosh. And the Gallade is out of here. We defeated Gallade, and that is it. Battle decided. It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. We got some XP. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Rodri. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. If hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must.
Do that and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle.
And that's the Beni we know. You guys just heard it here first. We gotta keep making our way to the top of Mount Coronet in pursuit of Commander Kamado. We are getting closer and closer to the top. Let's keep on going. Would you guys look at that space-time distortion in the sky? It is huge. Let's keep on moving up the mountain then. We are getting closer and closer to the peak. And as you guys can see, our friends are here and Volo's here as well. Volo did say he was going to come up here.
Well, this is it. Have you bought everything you need?
So it looks like Volo is going to have a shop up here in case you guys need to pick up any last-minute items before making your way to the top. Now, I feel like we are ready. Let's get prepared to make our way up. Let's talk to our friends.
You brought the red chain? Rodri, you're the only one who can stop whatever's unfolding atop the mountain. That Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift, I think it may be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Kamado stopped us from heading toward the temple.
Everything has led to this. We are ready to make our way to the peak of Mount Coronet. It seems that Commander Kamado is up ahead waiting for us. He's not alone either. It looks like he's got Sizu with him. Let's go ahead and talk to them.
You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales?
Trust me.
What do you think? Even the red chain is some trick on Rodri's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know. I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trial set by the 3 Pokemon of the lakes. If he somehow concocted all that on his own, then what hope do we even have anyway?
Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people?
Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility.
Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Rodri. Today, we battle in earnest.
Here we go, guys. Rodri versus Commander Kamado. We are going to be taking on Galaxy Team's Kamado once and for all. Kamado is going to open up with a Braviary, and I do have Moosh up in front from the last battle, so this is going to go in our favor. It is time for us to take on the Commander. Let's open things up with the Rock Slide against the Braviary, and let's see what we can do. This should be a good battle for us. Ooh, a Max Potion is going to be coming out from Kamado already. Let's keep it going with the Rock Slide. It's a good thing we have Moosh up here, and I'm going to go and keep on going with that Rock Slide. It seems like we're tanking pretty well so far, so let's go ahead and wrap things up. This should take down the Braviary. It avoided the attack. All right, and Esper Wing is coming out. We avoided the attack. That's what I'm talking about, Moosh. Moosh isn't dealing with any of that. Let's go for the Rock Slide. And with that, guys, the Braviary has gone down. I want to give you guys a big thank you as well for leaving me comments on what your favorite Pokemon movie is. You guys left me some Pokemon movies that I definitely haven't even heard of because I'm so behind on them. One of the ones, though, that caught my interest that I would like to watch is Secrets of the Jungle. I would like to someday do like a movie marathon where I go back and watch the movies from like the first one all the way to the last one, because I can't even remember which one I left off on. I definitely watched the Arceus movie and I thought it was really, really good. That might have been one of the last Pokemon movies that I watched, so I know that there's a bunch of them for me to catch up on. As you guys can see, I do have a lot up in front, and Snorlax is going to go down. Another one of the Pokemon movies that I would say are really, really cool and special to me is Pokemon 3, the movie. A couple of you guys mentioned it as well, and I think one of the coolest parts in that movie is when Charizard comes out of nowhere as Ash is falling and catches him. I thought that was one of the coolest moments in my childhood, and to this day I still think it's one of the coolest moments in all of Pokemon. So thank you guys for letting me know what your favorites movies were. It's always a lot of fun to get to talk to you guys and to hear what you have to say. So far so good. That Golem is out of here. Speedy, great job, my friend. That is 3 Pokemon down. One more to go, and it's going to be a Clefable. So let's see what we can do against this level 61 Clefable. I'm gonna try my best to keep all of our Pokemon alive. I feel like we've grown so much as trainers from the beginning of this adventure till now that sometimes I'm just so proud of our team with the way we're battling and the way we've grown. You know, it's really, really amazing. I'm very thankful that we've put this team together and that you guys have helped me in the way that you have. So thank you guys as always. I really do appreciate it. And I'm glad that you guys are having fun with this adventure as well. I'm gonna go and see if we can hit a Hydro Pump. I wanna see how much damage our Hydro Pump can do. The Clefable avoided the attack. Come on, Clefable. Let's go ahead and use that Hydro Pump, guys. And let's see what our friend Mako can do. That Clefable is almost down. Not fully, but we won't be taking much damage here. It's very good that we actually have Mako to battle this Clefable. So let's go ahead and go with the Flash Cannon. That should wrap this battle up, my friends. The Clefable is out of here. Let's go. Great job, team. Battle decided.
Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated.
We got some XP.
You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Rodri, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander! I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people and all the Pokemon living in Hisui. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain.
That's right, Commander. We got the red chain. We're ready to continue onwards, so let's keep on making our way to the peak of Mount Coronet. It looks like we have just about made it to the Temple of Sinnoh. And you guys can see, Sizu is here.
The commander's headed to the temple, but I feel the situation's already beyond all control.
Let's make our way inside the temple. Now, I was looking at these statues, and that is a Wire Deer and a Cleavor. These are Pokemon that we've seen before, and that's actually an Ursaluna and a Lilligant. Then we have a Basculegion and an Arcanine. That's an Electrode, and that's a Sneasler. And then that's a Braviary and an Avalugg. So these are the Nobles and the Mount Pokemon up here. How cool is that? We've made it. Let's talk to our friends.
You can do this, Rodri. I believe in you.
I wonder just what is happening on the other side of the space-time rift. The moment has come.
The moment has come indeed.
It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what he can do.
Hold on a sec. My head, something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human.
Ottoman, what are you saying? What do you mean, catch you?
Almighty Sinnoh, I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me. You hold the red chain, try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these.
We got 10 Ultra Balls. It looks like something's coming through that portal. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's time to use the red chain, baby, red chain. Come on, red chain. Red chain, baby, red chain. Oh no, the chain broke.
Here we go, guys. Rodri versus...
We are going to be taking on Dialga. I have Mako level 69 up in front. Dialga is level 65. As you guys were just able to see, the red chain did absolutely nothing. Dialga busted out of that red chain. So now we have to battle Dialga and try to catch it. I heard it challenging us to catch it, so we're gonna try to do our best to catch this legendary Pokemon. I'm gonna go for the sleep powder. I'm feeling pretty good with Speedy up in front. Speedy is a tank, and we should be able to tank out any moves coming our way. Now let's go ahead and go for the Bulldoze. I don't expect it to KO Dialga, but it should weaken it a good bit. We do have it in the yellow. Let's go ahead and do it. I have a bunch of Ultra Balls, so let's throw that Ultra Ball and let's see if we can catch this Dialga. We got it, baby. Let's go, guys. Wow, we caught it on the first Ultra Ball. Yes. Let's go. We got some XP.
He caught it!
The red chain is shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the Lakes our thanks for getting us this far.
Oh, well done, Rodri, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and call your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well.
Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? With the red chain smashed to bits, no way even Rodri could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one now.
Something else is coming through. Oh boy.
All of you, we must vacate this. Forget the fancy talk. Book it, come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander...
We can't just leave it here.
You dunce, you won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone.
Such dreadful power, it's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Rodri. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of the same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states.
I can't believe there really were two almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Rodri. And to you, Rodri, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we can just sit back and ignore the space-time rift.
Oh, we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did.
Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple.
That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us and dwell in the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. Seems that having Rodri about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have had no chance getting through this disaster without you.
We're still not through it. How is he to keep fighting? The red chain is shattered.
Relax, I've got a plan, thanks to what Mighty Dialga told me.
Dialga, the Pokemon that spoke to you?
Yeah, and along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The Chain of Red. The Vessel of Humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple.
Well, the red chains we have at least. The pieces anyway. I did collect them.
And the Vessel of Humankind invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball.
That's gotta be it. But what about that Stone of Creation's beginning part?
Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals, even goes digging for ore sometimes.
Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any idea what this stone could be?
Upon my word, perhaps I do. Rodri, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Wild Deer and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved upon them. Oh, just as I remembered, here on the back of the Earth plate, it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need.
How do you mean?
Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating at Volo's urging.
Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before, too.
This seems like a lead worth following.
It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name's rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. We have a new mission, the Counterpart.
Irida, may we ask for your clan's aid once more?
Of course, I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once.
I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came, so I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their little task to be getting on with, but what of the great Melly? Where's my role in all this?
I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would ya?
Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one.
You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after the nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint.
Oh, Adaman, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. And before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts, just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. We obtained 3 candy truffles. Candy truffle, a sweet flesh truffle that is packed full of mysterious energy. It is one of the materials needed for crafting various items.
I brought Liam.
Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be one consulted for my wisdom.
Hisui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was first to realize that fact, it's only natural I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleavor in battle, with that bumbling ball of yours.
Excuse me, that bumbling ball is more than capable of stopping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now?
Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would ya? Bigger things are at stake here.
What? Adaman! Everyone back home is all worked up about the fact you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh, or Mighty Dialga, or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud.
Warden Leon, if you would.
Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the primeval grotto.
So we need to make our way to the primeval grotto, as you guys just heard. So let's go ahead and make our way over. It's pretty cool that all the different people we met along the journey, all the friends that we made, are now coming back to help us. That's what it's all about, you know, the friends you make along the way. You never know when you're going to need their help. So we're gonna fly over there with our Braviary and we're going to see what we can do. It's very, very cool that we still have to go back up Mount Coronet. There's still a lot for us to do. Who would have thought that catching Dialga would be the beginning? We still have to make our way back up there and battle Palkia, who looks absolutely terrifying. They look very, very strong. Now, it looks like there's a little cave here. Let's head inside. This is the primeval grotto. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, there's some stone.
What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill of mind, and the strength of my Sliggoo's moves, I think you'd better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We're gonna have to ask you to stop right there.
Oh, would you look who it is?
Oh, come on, who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where you been all this time?
I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We needed to restore this awful sky to normal. That Ernest Goody Two-Shoes after yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place.
Enough! I don't care why any of you ran off to play Bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go. Rodri, you take Charm.
I'll bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and I'll luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime.
Here we go, guys. Rodri versus...
The Bandit Charm. It is time for us to take on Charm and Rhydon. I have Speedy up in front, so this battle is on its way. Let's see what we can do, guys. It is time to battle. Rhydon is level 61, so I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade, and we should be doing a lot of damage. Now that I was talking about the Pokemon movies, I have to tell you guys, another thing that I would like to marathon someday would be the Pokemon anime. That is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, as I stopped watching it right around Pokemon Sun and Moon, and now I know that the anime has wrapped up, so it's something that I definitely want to finish up. I feel like I'm very close. Sun and Moon's closer to the end of the series, so I just have a couple more seasons that I need to catch up on, but it's something that I've been wanting to do. For those of you guys who have actually finished watching all the Pokemon anime, that is awesome because it is such a long anime. It's been going on since I was a kid. I remember watching the first episode that I ever saw of Pokemon when I was in El Salvador when I was like 6 years old, and I remember just watching on the TV and I was like, what is this? This isn't Dragon Ball. And once I moved over here to the United States, that's when I really fell in love with Pokemon, you know, and it really just opened all my horizons. The games, the trading card game, and you know, it's something that has really stuck with me. Now, we're doing pretty good so far. I've gone ahead and brought out Sparky, so let's go ahead and see if we can hit that crunch. And that Gengar is out of here. Let's go. We did a great job so far. We've been doing really great with battling. Battle decided.
Well, you all rather formidable.
You got some XP.
Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are.
Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You as strong as ever, Rodri. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that!
Honestly, those three, what did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon.
The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she growls as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help.
Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude.
I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or wherever it is you wish to call it. I suppose I'd better go with you, Rodri.
We obtained a piece of Origin Ore. Origin Ore, an ore of mysterious power spoken of in ancient myths and said to contain the power of almighty Sinnoh itself.
That was surprisingly easy.
No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a worthy warden.
Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak.
Let's go ahead and report back to Professor Laventon with the Origin Ore. Is there a little Pokemon over here? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and chuck that Ultra Ball then, because there does seem to be a Pokemon chilling here in the cave with us. With that, we got ourselves a Nose Pass. Awesome. Did not expect to find a Pokemon just chilling here. Let's go back to the Summit Camp. We're back at the camp. Let's talk to the professor.
So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the original.
Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself?
I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly?
Of everything by the sound of it.
Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village.
Here you are, Professor Laventon, where remains of the red chain, broken as it may be.
Splendid, even in pieces. I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple.
Your turn, Rodri. Next comes the Stone of Creation's beginning.
We handed over the Origin Ore. The fragments of the right chain collected at great personal risk by the Pearl Clan, then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it is time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Akari, my girl, you're one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors?
This is my true battlefield, Rodri, even if it may be safe indoors.
This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work.
Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry it up in there.
I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience.
If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well, unlike this.
We've done it, Rodri! It's complete! I dub it the Origin Bowl. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. We obtained an Origin Ball. Origin Ball, a singular and irreplicable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh.
These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all Hisui could rest in something so tiny.
It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Whoa, hold on, it's that voice. I hear it in my head again.
You mean Dialga?
Yeah. Seems like Mighty Dialga is willing to lend his strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me.
That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful.
Everything's ready now, Rodri. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. You guys just heard our next mission. We have to head back to the Temple of Sinnoh. So next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will be continuing from here, and we will be making our way to the Temple of Sinnoh with the Origin Ball and Dialga. Make sure you guys leave me some comments on what's coming up. Click that like button, that subscribe button, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with this Let's Play. Thank you guys so much for watching Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye, and have a good weekend.